Hi folks, Gary here from Fugitive Bushcraft. I'm out today with Caine. Hi Chris, how are you?
Very well, thank you. How you doing?
I'm good, mate. Today what Chris is kindly offered to do is just go around and do some plant identification and basically show us hopefully how...
2 minutes. Sorry, come on. Yeah, go
on. How you sort of go about perhaps learning to identify plants and some of the ones that you use for whatever they are, you know, because you do edible plants and medicinal plants, don't you? Chris both. Is like quite an authority, according to a lot of the top guys here on what he knows.
Yeah. Okay. First plant we've got here is obviously nettle, which is common. Okay. First thing you do is we always take the first 6 inches, and you can just break it off. Okay. This is obviously stinging nettle, but what you do is if you get stung with this, you squeeze it. And you can rub it on. It's got its own built-in antidote for stings and rashes. Use this as a substitute for spinach. Boil the leaves up and everything. You can use it as this thickens stew, by the way, the seedlings and that.
Yeah.
Hair shampoo. Okay, and the actual, if you cut all these off and you use the actual stem and put it in warm water, tie it off, let it dry. Sets quite hard, so you can use it for a bit of twine. You know, saves time.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one is this one here. We call this.
This is just a patch of grass we picked at random, by the way.
Yeah. Cleavers or sticky willy they call this, but cleavers we'll call this. What you're looking at is this thing obviously sticks to your clothing. Look. So we just use the young leaves here, look, and you boil them up. But normally they boil the whole thing. I don't like the whole thing. It tastes a bit disgusting. But don't forget, plants aren't the same as what you get in the shops. It takes your body time to get used to it. Okay, and
this is a bit of a lost art, isn't it, really?
It is a bit of a lost art, and what you do is, before this actually seeds, you can use this. Okay, so that's that.
Can you not use it after it's seeded, or is it
no, not really, it's a bit bad, so we just leave it. You always use the young first 6 inches of the plant. Okay. Another plant that people misconcept with primroses, digitalis or foxglove, which is poisonous. It tends to speed the heart up and causes complications. So this has pink flowers. Everyone knows what foxglove is. Try not to confuse it. And the only way I know about it is there's not an easy way, but quite a hard way. It looks like it's a doll. Okay, a doll colour.
Yeah. Okay,
and normally anything that's shiny, dull like this, smells a bit of almonds or peaches, we leave it alone. Five segments in its fruit, just leave it go. Okay, obviously this has got pink flowers, as everyone knows, but try and recognise it by the shape of the leaf. I recognise plants by the leaf and not the flowers, because the flowers are only seasonal. Okay.
Yeah, that's an important point, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, this one here is obviously dead, so you can even in winter, we can tell what that is, can't we?
Yeah. Okay, so you know it's growing around.
So that's one you wouldn't use unless you really know what you're doing with
just
medicinal.
Leave it. I mean, the best thing I can say to people is try and get yourself someone that's can do it A, B, C, backwards, frontwards, sideways. I keep saying this. You can't learn this from a book, really. You can learn. I mean, everyone knows nettle, dandelion, and all that, but the other plants that you see dotting around, I'd leave alone. There's a couple over there that I'd like to have a look at, if that's all right.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
So this is very off the cuff. It's not planned out or anything like that. We're literally just walking in the wood and Chris is just picking stuff out. Sort of foraging.
Yeah, the foraging and stuff. Okay, Symbioticus niger. This is elder tree. Okay, there is a thing for this, like I said about the smells. Smell that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the smell you're trying to remember all the time. But anyway, springtime going on. Flowers you can use, make a tea out of. Berries you can use, and the fungus, which is called Juicy, on this. Okay, otherwise...
And this is also used for elderberry wine as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah.
And has the hollow stems.
Yeah, hollow stems. But so you can use this, but leave the leaves alone, and when you're picking these, make sure you just take the flowers and not the stems, because they got the same smell as the leaves.
Right.
Okay, so you know, just be careful. But I mean, it's a common plant, bush. It grows throughout the UK, and if it's there, use it. Dewsey is the fungus. It goes quite hard in the sun. It's got a jelly formation. You can put it up. There's no actual taste to it, but what it does is it thickens stews. Okay, and what you want to do is get a pan and add to this pan, and then you know, just keep, and like a stew you do at home, try and do it out here.
Test it, taste
it. But there is an edibility test. Back of your wrist here. Okay, put a plant on there, rub it. See if it can get a red rash or any spots or discoloration or stinging. If there is, discard it. If not, place it to your lips. Same applies. Wait 5 minutes. Any irritation or nausea sensation, discard it. If not, put it in your mouth, test it. Chew it round, get the saliva going. You know, wait a bit longer. If there's no irritation or stinging sensation, then you know, swallow it. This is the hard thing. You have to wait 5 to 6 hours, okay, to go through the system.
In case it's slow.
Okay, if
reacting.
If you've got bad belly, use the white ash from the fire in with water, which will settle your stomach. The black ash charcoal from the fire will absolutely absorbs poison, so it'll make you throw up, but hopefully it will give you enough to get yourself home and sort yourself out. It's only if you're out here caught, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, pine we know about, that you can use the leaves for tea and stuff if we can get some. We can't get to them, but I'm looking over here. I've got some plants over here. Are you alright, Gary?
Yeah, I'm fine, mate.
Cool, cut-off.
Yeah.
Sniper. Watch the holes. We've got the needles, which are, you want the fresh ones though. So these type, sorry Gary, these type of needles here, chop them up, put them in boiling water, makes a nice tea obviously. There's the flowers for the elder tree here, look.
Yeah.
Let me just show you these so you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a bit of a smell to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a mealy smell, isn't it? Sort of
mealy
flowery
smell, but it is nice. You can make them into watermelon. I've got some chickens here as well, which has got a white flower, look. These here.
Yeah.
You can use their leaves on these. Okay. But again, you know, anything with you're looking at 4 true petals, is something on that plant you can use.
And chickweed, what, flavouring, or is it medicinal?
Just add it in. There is some greater plantain and lesser plantain that will do chest complaints. Squeeze it, rub the juice on cuts and grazes, and it's got healing agent in it, so you know you're getting beneficial. Otherwise, yeah, it's great. I'm looking round. I mean, this is a track. Obviously, it's full up. We're at the Bushcraft Show, and it's quite full up here. So
yeah, this is actually the back of the Bushcraft Show. We're doing this at.
Yeah, so I'm just looking. But,
so
campion, pink campion.
Well, that's campion.
Yeah.
What do you use that one for?
The white campion, you can use the leaves for in a stew as well. Mix it in. I put all this into one pan, which is really beneficial. I mean, as soon as you start, and the other thing is, make sure that you take your time on this and give yourself a breathing space. Don't go around gorging on any one thing, because your body takes time for your body to adjust. Yeah. And you're just going to get yourself sick. It's not like going to the supermarket where you pick out potatoes and stuff and you can start scoffing and that, you know, you're fine. Yeah. You're going to lose weight.
And on things like supermarket food, you know, the Brussels, you know, the bitter taste of Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
They're actually breeding them out so they taste less bitter, so they're more accepted. So you can see what I'm saying with, you know, when we say it's not going to be like your supermarket food. This is real.
Yeah, this is
supermarket food is kind of messed about with to suit our taste buds.
This stuff is a lot stronger than normal. And because our body's not allergic, you might have, which you don't know, an allergic reaction to this stuff. Yeah. So, you know, test a little bit, see how you go on. If you feel fine, have a bit more. But remember, if you are sick, stop eating what you're doing. Yeah. Get help as soon as you can. Take a sample of what you have eaten, so that anybody with medical knowledge, or you know, when you go to the doctors or hospital, that you've got that specimen there, so they can recognise it.
Yeah.
And sort you out with with drugs, obviously. Okay, but that's the safest thing. Little and often.
And is it a good idea to take a guidebook with you to help identification?
Yeah. I mean,
you were saying that you when people come on your course, they have to take notes.
Yeah.
You're obsessive about it.
I am obsessive because 90% of people don't take notes, and it doesn't sink in. And after 3 days, you're starting to feel tired, laborious, and you can't think straight. We're going without food, this is, on the advanced course. So what I tend to do is make sure they draw a map first, take notes, and sort everything out, and then you make a plan from there.
Yeah. And this is come from your experience of like 15 years.
It has.
Travelling up and down the UK.
Up and down the UK, sorting myself out.
Just eating out of hedgerows and wherever you happen to be.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. No, it's crack. Yeah.
It's
really
no, this
good.
is the sort of stuff people need, and they need to come on your course, really, don't
they do. Yeah. I mean,
we've done what
now.
8-10 minutes here, and we found quite a few bits already. So
yeah, I mean, and this is quite sparse. It's not.
It's a bit managed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit managed.
It's not totally wild.
Natural. Oh, here's another one. No, I'm trying to keep out of these ruts. I don't know who's been camping here, but this is obviously nettle, as we've just pointed out.
Yeah.
This is dead nettle. Okay, with dead nettle, you don't get a sting. Okay, obviously
the little white flowers.
The little white flowers, but it looks like nettle. In sunlight, it comes out a bit greener. There's the other one, and you can see the difference.
One's pale.
Yeah, palish, and it's got these little bristles on it, so you can know that's dead. Use that the same as nettle. Look.
Yeah.
And everyone knows what nettle is. I'll give you an instant. If you know 3 or 4 plants off the top of your head backwards and sideways, it'll give you something to go on until you get back to safety. But if you're on a course, we obviously introduce food as well. We're not going to starve you, so you get proper food as well as the introduction of plants. And we don't push anybody to eat. If they don't want to eat it, they don't want to eat it. On the advanced course, you sort of, you've got to learn to go without, because we teach you in a real situation. You're moved every day, and this is the stuff. And the idea is to move you every day, so you get used to moving.
You're foraging.
You're foraging.
Yeah.
You want to
get back. If you stay put, you're just going to empty the resources around you.
Empty resources around you, and you'll stay in put. You're going to get tired and lethargic, and you won't want to go.
Yeah.
And the idea is, if rescue doesn't come to you, you've got to go and find it.
Yeah.
So that's really it. Okay. I'm still looking.
And your courses are suitable for like all ages.
Any ages. We ask if anyone
cater
under
for kids and stuff.
We do.
Don't you?
Anyone under 16, we like to ask for a parent to come. Obviously a responsible adult. We're not saying the children aren't responsible, but there's knives, there's fires around.
Yeah.
And children tend to play with knives a lot, so we tend to get the adults to interact with their own son, and
it's a bonding
thing.
As I say, it's got a bit of bonding thing.
Yeah,
which
it's great. Yeah. I enjoy it.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks very much, Chris.
No, thank you very much for the time.
All right,
Gary.
no worries,
Thank
mate.
you.